Hi, this is Yvonne, and I'm with Dixie Hibbs. How you doing, Dixie?
Oh, I'm doing great.
And we're at one of the most beautiful places in Bardstown. We're at Wickland.
Wickland is a beautiful place. It's the most outstanding example of Georgian architecture in Kentucky.
Wow. And you know, you've allowed us to use Wickland for our dance contest here.
Well, you know, Wickland needs to be used. You've got a beautiful house that was built with talented people and families that loved it and all, and to sit it and close it up, no one using it, that's a sin. You need to have it. People in here enjoying themselves.
Yes. Well, you know, we're dancing for a cause for United Way.
Oh, good.
And we're really enjoying it here. These beautiful floors and the ceilings are so tall. And all the, you know, ambiance here is just, you know, you can't buy this anymore, can you?
No, you can't. If you do, you're paying a real big buck for it. No, I don't think today you couldn't build this house for $1 million.
No, probably not.
Maybe the 2 rooms were in for $1 million that way. But we appreciate the history of it. We appreciate the fact that the workmen who worked on this, designed it, took their time, did a good job, and it's still here. They've been dead for 100+ years, and we're still enjoying their talents, their contribution, and that's why we need to share it. Everybody needs, this belongs to all the people in Nelson County, and actually belongs to everybody who loves history, so that takes care of you and I, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Well, tell us a little more about what Wickland is used for.
Well, it is owned by the county, but we have it available for lectures, for wedding receptions on the grounds. We do have rehearsal dinners and weddings inside. We have all kinds of learning things. Next weekend we have the Shades of Nature Herb Festival, which is using herbs in your life and for cooking and salves and just getting back to the greens, you know. And then we also have arts and crafts. We have Civil War reenactments. We are doing a big barbecue in July, reminding us how we used to go to big picnics and have games and all. So this is also available for rent if someone's having a shower, or if they wanted to have a rehearsal dinner or something like that. And people call me, and I make sure the calendar's open. And of course, we still do our spirit visits once a week. We come and go back in time and talk to the spirits who are still inhabiting the house is a good way. We're not haunting it. They're just here for us to visit and learn from, and we learn a lot from them.
Well, you know, so far they've been really kind to us and very generous.
I
They've
bet
allowed us to
singing.
dance.
I bet they're singing, yes.
And they've allowed us. They've seen the silly side of us, and they've seen the good sides of us sometimes. But we've had a great time.
That's
here.
great. Well, you know this, and I know the walls. They always talk about walls talking. Yes. Well, if these walls were like sponges, and we just pushed on them and to see what would come out, I'm sure there'd be lots of interesting details.
Yes, I am sure. Well, listen, thank you so much for sharing Wickland with us here at Central Kentucky Television. And we're here dancing, Dance for a Cause for the United Way. And again, we thank all the people of Bardstown.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Come back again.
We certainly will. I'm here with Mike and Linda, couple number 4. How are you guys doing this evening?
Oh, great. Thank you.
Right. Well, you look wonderful in your suit.
Well, thank you, ma'am. It's brand new.
All right. Now, how'd you guys get together to get these wardrobe all put together?
Oh, that's been the fun part. The wardrobe has really been the fun part. I called a friend of mine, and she just happened to have this. She'd been to a gangster party.
You have friends who go to gangster parties.
I have friends who go to parties. I don't know what the themes are, but yes.
You don't want to know?
Well, listen, how much practice you guys get in this week?
Just about an hour is all. It's not a lot. We were trying to do 10 minutes back there just now. Yeah.
Trying to nail it, huh?
Right.
Okay. Well, I have faith in the two of you because I've seen your work before, okay? So we've got Mike and Linda, couple number 4, and we're going to let them dance. Donna, what did you think of Mike's fancy footwork out there?
Oh, goodness. He's coming out of that jitterbug era. So that's, remember I talked about it coming through the ages from the Lindy Hop to rock and roll in the jitterbug era and then into other things that has become the umbrella for swing. And that was coming out of that jitterbug type dancing, and the footwork was a fancy.
Yes, it was. And Linda held her own, didn't she?
Yes, she did. And again, I didn't teach them a lot of those moves. All I taught was the footwork, and they added all of that great stuff to it.
Yeah, a little drama there with the 20s outfit on, and all the bangles and all that.
Yeah, because Lindy Hop actually was right after the Charleston era. So the Charleston era was in the 20s, and then Lindy Hop was in the late 20s, early 30s. So it was kind of moving out of that era into the next one. So yeah, it was great.
Yeah. And the costuming does help to make it really great, doesn't it? It pushes it right over the top.
Well, that fringe, you just can't get any more swing than with fringe. That's all there is to it.
And a nice boa is always nice, too.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Now, that was couple number 4, Mike Egan and Linda Harrison. If they are your favorite couple, please vote for them.
Yes.
Get some votes in the box for them as well. Hi, this is Yvonne, and I'm here with Wesley Campbell. How you doing, Wesley?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
I'm good. Now, Wesley, you're our new technical person. You're helping us out with the Dance for a Cause down here in Bardstown at Wickland. So what do you think so far?
I think they're all very good. They're all very, very good. Very fun to watch.
Yeah. Yes, they are. Now, some of you might recognize Wesley because he's an actor. He's been in several programs down at the Opera House in Springfield. Give us some examples of some of the shows you've been in.
I was in The Forbidden Planet, which was in January, and I was in Arsenic and Old Lace, which was in February.
I remember you from Arsenic and Old Lace. You were a bad guy, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
He was a very bad guy, but he's actually a very good guy, and we want to welcome you.
Thank you.
Welcome you to Channel 6, Central Kentucky Television, and helping us to do some of the technical stuff here for the program. We do a lot of tongue teasers here.
Yes.
We do Around the Rugged Road, Ran the Ragged Rascal. We do She Sells Seashells Down by the Seashore.
I don't think I could ever say that.
You can never say that one, huh? Well, I tell you what, we have a lot of fun, and I tell you that before it's all done, you're going to be doing tongue twisters too, and having as much fun and being as into this as we all are here. Tell us a little bit about your background and how you got to do this.
I met Gary first whenever we were doing shows down at the Opera House, and then I expressed some interest in the television station. Whenever we were doing Arsenic and Old Lace, I played opposite him, and so he called me up a few weeks before this started, and he asked if I wanted to come out and help with this. So I said yes.
Well, it's always good to have new blood. Younger blood in this, to keep it going and keep it crisp and new sometimes with great new ideas. We're always open to that. But we're going to do, again, this evening, we're dancing for a cause, and Wesley's going to help us with all the technical stuff here this evening. And I'm not sure how anyone as young as he is knows all this stuff already, but we really do appreciate that.
Thanks.
Okay. Well, we're going to have a good time tonight, right?
Oh, yes.
All right, then. So stay tuned for more Dancing for a Cause.